this. It's going to turn out that we were sent here to investigate a vandalism, and it turns out it was us all along breaking into these properties.
What good was a motorless car? The
That's very
mechanic
true.
sure had an odd way to go about repairing things.
That is a ski-mobile thingy. Ski. Oh, we're not going to get...
Well, this truck's not going anywhere. Where were the amputated parts? Carl grinned as he pictured a Frankenstein-esque car lying around somewhere made of parts from a dozen different vehicles.
Hamilton, je ne sais plus... Oh, wait for the English translation. I won't be your dog anymore. Ah. Le chien. Le votre sorry. Plus votre le chien. Okay. Yeah, I can't speak French.
The milk was sorted by color, from the whitest to the greenest, or in other words, from the freshest to the sourest.
Nice.
Perhaps someone was expecting an important call. In any case, that person's in for a long wait. Carl already noticed that telephone services weren't provided in this area.
Bloody wind chimes.
Nice catio. They say it's supposed to soothe the soul. But with this powerful gale that seemingly never sleeps, it was far more likely to get on anyone's nerves.
Yeah, I can't stand the things. Ah, it's a ski-mobile.
Carl had a hunch that there had got to be a plan somewhere that could help him put this thing back together.
Oh, imagine having a skidoo. Brilliant. Right, let's get into the garage then, see if we can get a... we've already found the two front skis for it.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Ah, we can fill up the other gas can as well. Look, there's some skid marks. Skid marks, you know.
Sheets
Come on,
of
childish.
metal everywhere.
Who's a child?
Was Carl out of touch with current home improvement trends? Or perhaps this was meant to protect against residual radiation? Gamma
There he
rays?
is. Repair spaceship. Okay, this is turning weird now.
Another worrisome victim of this ice. This one seemingly petrified in action. The poor man, before being frozen solid, seemed to have been defending the entrance to his cabin. But from what?
Let's find out, shall we? It's a spaceship. Here he is. Ooh. Where to go now? We're stuck in his dream. Ah, there. He threw something in the bucket.
Something very important must have been in there for the man to take such time and effort to hide it. But Carl didn't know how to reach it.
Too many orange juice bottles. Right, so we need to get up there. Interesting to see what we're going to repair this spaceship. Inspect. Green. Oh, hang on. Green milk for little green men. Quite possibly. It's more hardware. What is this instruction?
The week of October 5th, thought Carl. That was this week. The
I'm
plug should have been here by now.
I'm expecting a nice spark plug for around a week of October the 5th. It's already paid for. Yes, we've got it. We've got it. Is that going in there? Oh, that is what's going in there. We can repair the spaceship. Okay, let's do this. Homemade flying saucer.
Indisputable
never
fact that
ceases to amaze
machines
me.
like this entailed a level of intellectual finesse that Carl was lacking.
Oh, that's pretty cool, though. Okay, pliers if we needed them. Some more tools. Okay, nothing there. Big trunk here. Full of coffee or something.
To all appearances, Carl concluded, the owner of the place had moved more essentials from his house inside the garage. Peculiar man indeed.
That's interesting. Let's go and check the house out. Something wasn't right when your bed is in the garage. No, indeed.
The very first steps of man on the moon were made more than a year ago. The event had surely captivated the mechanic's mind, for him to still keep this around.
Right, so we need like a big stick to get the to get that down. Let's check out the outhouse first before we go in. Full of saw there's headlight, nice. Oh, is that like a headlight of the car, not a light for our head? Yeah, must be a headlight for a car. Right, so there's his flying saucer design. Blueprints for a weird spaceship.
Some daring person could manage to get their hands on the missing parts, Carl was willing to bet that the craft would have taken flight.
I'm going to bet not. Hammer. Nice. Always useful. Can't go wrong in life with a trusty hammer. Stealing your own sides is prohibited by law. Oh yeah. Can I get my torch back, please? So we've got quite the inventory of tools now, which is quite good. Apparently, Lamoth is rock collector. Oh yeah, look. What we got on the table? We've got parts manual, manufacturer's manual, page 1. Suspension. The suspension is way too many parts. Taking a puzzle apart is easy. Putting it back together again is another story. I've patched everything up but the tracks. I left them close by. Ah, this is the ski mobile. Fantastic. Ski. Don't drink and work. Don't drink and work. Don't drink and work. I misplaced parts of the machine. Oh dear. Regine came to help me work on the machine yesterday afternoon. For the most part, he helped me chug my bottles down to the last drop. I think we tried to ski or something. Bad idea. I still haven't found that one ski we lost in the process. Right. What is that?
Weird stuff. Kind of a crossing between a colander and a hairdryer. What was it for? To play telepath? To protect against nuclear waves?
Quite possibly. It's his tinfoil hat.
Carl deducted this was a map of the area. Were those
Brilliant.
pins pointing to places of interest?
Oh. Okay, so we got one by the lake, one up there, one in there. Now, have they been put onto our map? Yes, they have. Oh, we're getting dizzy. One looks like a star. One looks like a cave. They're caves. Or something. Follow up on
Roswell.
complaints.
Atamipek, same story. Large deserts conducive to extravagant follies.
Following up on your complaints, I'm afraid that the police cannot support your claim alleging the sudden appearance of a man who came from outer space on your village territory. Manifestly, what happened at Roswell in New Mexico left a deep impression on you, and we would urge you to consult with your physician as soon as possible. Regarding future potential complaints, let it be known that the Judicial District of Abitibi does not believe in little green men. Okay, it's going to be little green men, isn't it? You can guarantee it now. Ooh, look, flying saucers.
The man has a passion for intergalactic things. Back then, people were obviously scared of the Russian atomic bomb, but an invasion by extraterrestrials was a legit fear as well. Seems like the mechanic had made his choice.
Buy 8 cereals here, I know, right? Okay. Okay. Anything on the pegs? Any keys? No. We are a little bit cold. Maybe we could just grab a... Has he got any logs around here? Yeah, here we go. Should we get the... see if he's got a fire in his garage, and then we can maybe get that fired up. Can we not get in there again? Oh no. Right, in that case, how... Oh. That's slightly spooky. Is there a heater in here? No, there isn't. Okay. We need something long to get that. How are we going to get that? Maybe that'll come to... Ah, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What about... No, that doesn't work. Oh, he's got all these buckets in the air. Where's the gun gone? What? It won't let me fire. Okay, fine. Maybe I'm cold. I don't know. Let's go and warm up, and maybe things will present themselves. If not, we'll go back and get the coat. What's the fire? Where's the fire in here? I saw it literally 2 moments ago. It's in the corner. Right, let's get this going. There we go. This will warm us up, and then hopefully our brain will work a little bit better, and we'll be able to think of something. Ah, a mop. A mop would be perfect, or a broom, but that's not working. Ah, all those long bits of copper, they're at a different site, weren't they? They weren't here. Right. Let's have a little look around the junkyard. What's that on the... looks like a lawnmower on that picnic bench over there. Okay, we picked up a bench apparently.
Carl hadn't lived up to his good finder reputation. He still hadn't found any of the wealth contained in Lamott's lands.
So we've got a bench. Is that what we've literally got? A bench. Maybe we can wedge that and maybe use that to somehow climb up if this door will let us in. Open, says I. This door's weird. I don't know if that's part of the puzzle. Oh, can I actually aim up there now? No. Right, okay. Oh, I'll tell you what it is. I bet you the bench and the skis are probably for the ski machine, aren't they? Put that down. Then you're going to injure yourself.
By following the plan, Carl was led to believe that the snowmobile's parts had to be scattered about in the vicinity.
The bench is on. Right, we've got two of the front skis, haven't we? What do we need now? We need a rear track. Where's that? It's going to be here somewhere. Ah, can we fill up with fuel? Gotta. Where's the fuel going on these things? Place light and handlebars. Oh, we've got the headlight, haven't we? We need the handlebars. Got some traps up there. Oh, is this one of the things we can use to poke the... No. Search this. Continue to search this place. Have they got any more wrecked vehicles? Maybe continue to have a look around here. We obviously got the other bits and pieces we need to find. We've got a trash can down here. Tape. We'll take it. Yeah, maybe we should go back and get that coat first. Allow us to be out here for a lot longer before we get any ill effects from exposure. What we got up here? It's a metal bar. It's not the handlebars. I guess they were drunk, so let's follow the beer bottle, shall we? That may be the clue. I've already looked in there. That's where we got one of the skis from, isn't it? Ah, this looks like they... stuck on a barrel. It looks like they may have gone a bit off-road. Off-piste, as they say. The Western Atamipek. Oh, here comes the wolf as well. There's no beer bottles here.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm ready to venture out without getting that new coat first. I'm hoping the bits and pieces... They've got to be around this cabin, haven't they? Some more logs here. Can't jump over the fence. Search the cabin, the garage again, I suppose. We weren't really looking for spare parts in there, were we? We'll come over here, and hey presto. That's just weird. Right, Here we go. What we got in here? We gotta have some bits and bobs in there. Ah, handlebars. Nice. We're looking for the track now. Where would this track be? Oh. I'll take that headlight off as well. We got a few more bits and pieces for it. Just the track now. Ah! There it is. Let's get the track fixed in then. Nice. Headlights and handlebars.
Gas, a new spark plug, and a key. And this thing would run perfectly. All he needed to do now was to find all that.
We just need to find the keys now. We've got everything. We've got the Where would he keep the keys? You'd think in the house, but who knows? Who knows, right? Any keys? Ooh. He's expecting vampires or something. Garlic to revive vampires. Yeah, exactly. That's a bit odd. Oh, can we take the ladder out to get the... Why can't we use the ladder to get the bucket in the other route? That would just make perfect sense. That's what you would do.
These scribblings were undoubtedly the mark of a tormented mind. Something wasn't right in the poor mechanic's head.
No. Definitely seems to be the case. Keysby. Cheap wine doesn't taste better, even if it changes the colour and the size. Yeah. It might be nice, you never know. Nothing in there. Darn, where would his keys be? Let's go back to the garage then, see if they're in there. Maybe he's got them on him? No, doesn't have them on them, for sure. What's those? That's the keys in there, isn't it? I bet you that's the keys in there. Maybe that's something that comes later. Okay, it's very interesting. Let's we've almost got that bike working. What we will do, let's deposit the filled gas can. And let's pick up the empty gas can. So when we do that again, we go and fill up that one. So we got a spare can of gas, which will always be useful. Right, let's head back to Alderzair's then, and see if we can go about this trade. Ooh, a bit slippery. Okay, we've stopped there. Now there was this. Oh god, hang on. Oh, there was this the bit to the left here, wasn't there, where the blue crystal was? Yeah. Something possibly down there. Oh, that goes to a cave by the looks of it. Okay, let's go and get the coat and venture off when we're prepared a little bit better. Slightly off road there. Where is this? Where is it? Here somewhere.